You're doing it, baby girl. You're doing it. Yeah, you're gonna, yay! So I have a toddler-free day, so I'm trying to get a few things done whilst he's not at home, which are things that I don't normally want him around for. So the most important thing is I need to get his Easter basket together. So I need to do that and make sure I do that before he comes home later. The other thing is I'm doing a craft which I've not done before, and I'm very excited for it. I've been planning it for a little while. I'm hoping it turns out how I want it to. I won't be finishing it in today's video, but I can show you how I'm starting it. Basically, I'm making a crown for my friend's little girl's birthday in April. So she loves dressing up, as my son doesn't love dressing up, and he's not a big fan of clothes in general, so I can't really make him things that he'll wear because he won't wear them. And so I wanted to take this chance to make her something as a gift rather than buying something, because I love making things and then giving things to people. So I'm going to make a crown that she can wear to dress up. She currently loves things like purples, pinks, she loves unicorns, rainbows, so I checked with all of that before I kind of designed it so I can plan it within my design. I got my design from Waves and Wild on their website. It's completely free. I'll link it below. Really handy. If you're great at kind of drawing things out by hand, then go ahead. I'm not good with things like that, so I just downloaded this quick design and printed it off. So I've just printed it off at home because it's on 2 sheets of paper. I've just stuck these 2 sheets of paper, but this is where it's from, and here's the design here. So it's got for all different ages, so you can do from newborn up. This is for, you can do it as a sewing pattern. I'm using felt to make this, but it's a really lovely idea for sewing as well. And it doesn't just have to be for birthdays, it can be for any celebration, for like Christmas crowns, things like that as well. It's got 2 options. You can either make it so like it's a full crown that goes all the way around, or you can make it for a crown that's like a tied with ribbon, which is what I'm doing for this particular design. So what I'm going to do is cut out the one that I want, which is I want the toddler size one. I'm going to cut that out on my felt. So I'll show you what I've got. So I've just cut out my pattern, which is here. One thing is when you print off your pattern at home, you have got a little scale, you can see it, at the top of the pattern here, so you can measure out to make sure that once you've printed your pattern out, it is actually to scale, so you're going to do the right size. As I printed it on another piece of paper, like this one, where it's a lot smaller on here, and so when I measured this bit to scale, it's about ½ centimetre out, so just make sure that that is correct to scale before you cut anything. This is my pattern that I've printed off here, and then what I'm going to do is cut it on the fold. So if you are a beginner to kind of like sewing, anything like that, basically what that means is you're going to take your fabric and you're going to fold it, and then you want to have enough fabric for your pattern to sit on it. And so this edge bit here where it says cut on the fold needs to be on the folded side of the fabric, and I'm just going to lay it down at the bottom. You can see, so it's going to be at the bottom, so I don't have to cut that side, and it will look, and then that bit is just going to be at the end there. So if this was on normal fabric, what I would normally do is pin this down, but actually because it's on felt, what I'm going to do instead is just use a fabric pen and just draw around it. Then when I go to cut it, I'm just going to cut straight from here, and then when I open it up, it will be double the length. And there we have our little crown. Now the fabric pen I've used on this is an iron off pen, which means as soon as I use an iron, the pen will come off. So if you have any marks on your fabric, like so, like these ones here, then no need to worry, they'll come off as soon as you iron it. But before I do any of that, I'm going to put my pattern on here of what I want to do, because what I'll do is I'll just iron it at the end to take off any marks that I don't want. Birthday, I had to kind of put that on pause for a little bit. So I've managed to cut out the crown pattern, managed to work out the size of the design that I'm using to go on the crown. However, I've not got the right tools at the moment to then put that design onto the crown to begin embroidering. If I haven't mentioned, that's what I'm going to be doing, is embroidering on it. But yeah, so a little hurdle there. We'll pick that up again, but that won't be kind of in this video, I don't think. I'll probably do that over the next few videos, and then what I'll do is on my blog is I will put everything on there and do a blog all about it, how I've made it, for anyone out there who would like to make something similar, either for your children or even yourselves, because there's adult size crown on the pattern. So whether it's for yourselves, your children, or someone else's children, it will hopefully be a wonderful craft to make. It is so cold today, so I've got my cozy kind of house jacket on, but whilst I'm quickly making some food in the kitchen, I am going to put together my son's Easter basket. So I brought this is one I've been planning to use, however I have brought this down just in case everything doesn't fit. I'm hoping everything does fit in here quite nicely. I did buy some ribbon that I want to put around the handle, just to kind of decorate it up for Easter a little bit. I've got some tissue paper, and then I've got the actual kind of contents of the basket itself. So I've got some bubbles. Now I was hoping and trying to find orange ones of these, so then I could get green ribbon to put green ribbon, tie that on top here, so that it was like carrots. However, there was no luck in finding orange ones. I could find basically every other colour but orange. But I've got two of these, and then I've got a big bottle of bubble solution as well, because I can see it happening where he's just gonna tip these out. So two of those, because he loves bubbles. Here's Easter egg, of course. So I've got, as we're dairy free, I've gone for the Nomo one. It's just a little one, and it comes with a little chocolate lollipop as well, because I know he's going to get other eggs as well, so I don't need to go overboard and get him like the biggest egg I can find. So yeah, so I've got him that. He's then also got some stickers which his grandmother got for him, as well as an Easter egg that she's got for him too. And then another thing that I've got is, so from Mum's Memory Box, which if you haven't used Mum's Memory Box before, she's on Etsy. She makes the most wonderful homemade kind of sensory gifts, or sensory kind of like toys for kids. So I get all of her Play-Doh. So all the Play-Doh we have is from her. She does all different colours. They smell amazing, they feel amazing as well, they're so soft. And she does other things as well, like the different coloured rices, the sands, but my favourite is her Play-Doh that she does. So, comes so wonderfully packaged. There you go. So I've got the yellow one, which comes looking like a little chick. I've gone for yellow just because it's one of the colours of Play-Dohs that we don't have. I think we've got red, we've got green, we've got brown, we've got white, but we haven't got a yellow one, and I thought that's perfect Eastery one. And then I've also gone for, so this was a kit. You can buy the Play-Doh separately, or you can get the kits. This is one of her Easter kits. So you get like the little accessories come in this little bag. And so inside, was it a kit, or did I buy these separately? I might have bought these separately. I might have got the Play-Doh separate, I think. I did. And then I've got these little stamps. So you can just press these into the, there we go. You can press these into the Play-Doh and leave different imprints on it. I love them because they're just made of wood. They're really natural. And then he can obviously use these with any of his other Play-Dohs as well. Got a little bunny. And last one is a flower. But yeah, I just love those. They'd be perfect for his little basket. He loves Play-Doh, and they're just things that will last. I have her Play-Dohs which have gone for months and months and months. As long as they're kept in their container, they'll just go on for ages. So I've still got ones which are probably about a year old, and I absolutely love them. And so anytime it comes to kind of things like this, or as a little treat, I like to buy him a new Play-Doh that's a colour that we don't already have. Or if there is like an older one that needs to be chucked away, then replace it with a new one. But yeah, so I'm going to start putting it together. that's his basket all finished. You can probably hear Baby Bella in the background. That's his basket all finished. It was really quick to just put together, just put the ribbon around, kind of decorate the handle, put some tissue paper, and then just kind of put everything in so he can kind of then see it. What I'm then thinking is setting up a Easter egg hunt, and then at the end of the hunt is that he finds this. So I'll have to find a good enough spot that he won't be able to find it as he finds kind of the eggs on the hunt. But I've got ordered, which hopefully should have arrived today, or hopefully will arrive today, maybe tomorrow, is some wooden eggs that we're going to decorate over the weekend, and then they're the eggs that I'm going to use for the Easter egg hunt. That is my plan. Whether it works out, who knows.
It's mine, so you can do it like that.
Here you go. Can you pick up this flower for me from the green bit? Gentle. That's it. And then can you put it in that hole there for me? No, this hole here, honey. Okay, wait. Yeah, that's it. Put it in this hole here. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh my gosh. Hey, mommy won. Oh no, it's a fist fight. Ready? Let's go. Oh, he's got his sword again. Let's do this, baby. Go. Push. Push. Oh, nearly. Oh, run away, Mada, run away. He's too strong for us. He's too strong. Run away, Mada, run away. Ready? Go. Oh. Oh no, my sword! We had a wonderful day in St. Ives yesterday. I was a little bit disappointed as I was expecting the farmers market to be there on a Saturday. However, we were caught out and it wasn't there, which was a little bit of a shame. It would have been lovely to have had it on like the Easter weekend. It was really lovely sunny weather. I was expecting to get some flowers for the house. There's a coffee stand that we really like there of a local guy who roasts his own coffee beans. So we were excited to get like a really lovely coffee. And there's a stand that we get some lovely kind of like, I want to say it's a cake, it's not a cake, it's literally like a brick. But it's vegan. They do a like Biscoff flavour one and a Bourbon one. And so yeah, we were expecting to go and get some of those. They're a little bit like a rocky road type of thing. Got lots of different layers of biscuits, like kind of like cream layer, but it's like dense. They're just so delicious. It's a heart attack in a slab basically, or diabetes in a slab, but it is wonderful, so tasty. So yeah, we were expecting to go get those, however it wasn't there, but we still had a wonderful time in St. Ives. We were also going to go feed the birds, but I forgot to take my my duck food with me, and the little coffee shop that we go to there that normally has some had run out as well, so that didn't go to plan, but we'll do that on another Saturday. However, today is Sunday, Easter Sunday. So we are soon going to head out and go to my in-laws. But first of all, I wanted to do a little unboxing because as it is officially spring, normally I open this on like the equinoxes and the solstices. However, I've saved it for Easter Sunday as a little treat. But I've got here my fern perfume. So I've been getting fern perfume now for about a year and a half, I'd say, or just over a year. So I've been trying to find a perfume for so long that was a more natural perfume, something more locally made, and kind of more to do with like nature, rather than kind of your typical high street kind of perfumes. And when I found fern, I absolutely fell in love with it, and my husband gifted it to me as kind of like the Christmas gift that they do, where you can pay for all 4 seasons, and as they come out they just get them sent to you. As normally you have to go on like a waiting list, and then they will send you an email each season as there's one available, and then you can purchase it. If you don't purchase it within the time frame you're given, the slot then goes on to the next person. But he gifted this to me for Christmas, not the previous Christmas just gone, but the one before that, and then he did the same Christmas just gone. I've absolutely loved it. They have a wonderful podcast. I can never say her name. Lee, is it Leah or Lee, who does the almanac, that writes the almanac. I can never say her last name, so I do apologise for absolutely butchering your name, but I will link it below. I've loved her almanac as well for the last couple of years, for using for gardening and just getting to understand nature a lot more, how nature kind of works, what to look out for in the different seasons. And so she does a podcast alongside with Fern that comes out on the 1st of every month, talking through the month, different folk songs for that month, things happening in the month, the cycles of the moon, what's happening with nature, all of that stuff. So it's all connected with Fern, so I absolutely loved it. This is basically what you get in the boxes. That's like the little certificate for authenticity. Each one comes with this little packet which will tell you about the perfume, the different ingredients. This is all the ingredients in this season's perfume. You also, with each season, get this little like clay disc, and basically you can spray the perfume onto there and leave it into a room, and it will scent your room. So I love them. I've got one for each of my perfumes, and then when it goes on to kind of like the next season, if I've still got any left, I'll save it for when we come back around. So let's say I've got one from spring last year that I hadn't finished using before I went on to my summer one. I'd kept it, so then when it comes to this year, I can use that one to scent my room, so I don't have to use this year's perfume on scenting the room, if that makes sense. You get this little kind of sample box with it first. So if you don't like the scent that month, you can return it without having to open the main perfume. You often get some tea leaves as well. I think this is rhubarb. Are these seeds? I think these ones are seeds. Sometimes you get tea leaves in there. Here's the little disc. So this is what you can spray the perfume onto, so you can use it as scenting the room. There's little seeds for rhubarb. I believe it's seeds. I don't want to open it in case they fall everywhere. But sometimes you get some lovely tea leaves in there. And then you also get these for using a sample size of the perfume. So you can try it, see if you like it. If you don't like it, then you can send it back. Ooh. I've also got a cold, so I can't smell as much as normal. Oh, I do like that. I like it because each season I can get a new perfume, and I just feel like I'm changing like with the seasons. So I really enjoy it when it comes to like Christmas, getting kind of the stronger kind of like scents that just makes you feel very homely and warm. As it gets kind of into spring, they're a lot fresher, more flowery, so you feel like really spring-like. But that is really lovely. I can't use it today because I've already put perfume on. And then inside, this is what you get. So all of this bit basically is got mycelium in it, so it will just break down. That's one thing I also love about it. Mycelium, I love mushrooms, obsessed with mushrooms, so the fact that this is all compostable and it's got the mycelium in there, it will all break down. You can just put it in your compost bin. I tend to sometimes take it to the allotment, put it in the compost bin there, or I just break it up and put it around somewhere on one of the beds or the grounds in the allotment, and it just helps add some more mycelium network to the environment. It's just very simple. Oh my goodness, nearly gone. But yeah, really simple bottle. I absolutely love it. Yeah, but very happy with that. Very excited that came. I've been holding off from opening it for a couple of weeks, but I'm now going to get Bella all dressed. I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to run you through what I've got prepped and what we are taking for our Easter Sunday today. She's all ready. in your little Easter outfit. I didn't purposely get this for Easter, but I thought when I got it would be perfect for Easter. I think I got it off Etsy because that's where I get all your clothes from, isn't it, baby girl? The other thing I do with the little sample of my ffern perfume is I put it in my changing bag. So whatever season it is, that perfume, I then put in my changing bag so I've got it when I'm out and about so I don't have to carry the full bottle. For our Easter Sunday, I've been making the main dish and the dessert as my mother-in-law is doing kind of all the vegetables and side dishes. So I've got, if I can pick it up, this is my Wellington. So this is a plant-based, so all vegan Wellington using the recipe called for carrots. However, instead of carrots, I've used pumpkin. Excuse me, pumpkin. Because I've made Wellington before using squash, but I thought I would use homegrown pumpkin that I had in the freezer that I pre-roasted. So it's that's in the middle and then surrounded by a really lovely mushroom mixture with some spinach and onions and herbs, obviously. So yeah, I thought that looked delicious. And then for dessert, tried something I haven't made before. A sticky toffee pudding. So that is the sponge, and then when we get there I'll make the sauce just before we're about to serve it. So, ooh, don't know if you could hear that car going off on the outside. But yeah, so I haven't made the sticky toffee pudding before, so I thought I would try it. I'm sorry baby girl, are you hungry? And I'll make the sauce when we are there to drizzle over the top. Both these recipes are from Deliciously Yellow, of course, and I will, if I can, I don't know if I can link them, but I'll put her app below that I got the recipes from. But they were super easy, super simple. With the Wellington, it might seem a little bit overwhelming, but you can actually prepare a lot of the things kind of in advance and then just put it together on that day. And then lastly, we're taking some home brewed kombucha with us as well, because we don't drink alcohol, so that's kind of our nice sweet treat of a drink as well as when it comes to food. Yeah, so we are off to enjoy our Easter. We've just had our lunch, which was delicious. It didn't last long enough for me to actually kind of show you the full table set out and everything at my in-laws, but it was amazing. I am now talking quietly because I am secretly hiding some eggs around my in-laws' house and probably some in the garden as well, whilst my son plays with his grandmother. I think I've got 14 in total. I've got to remember where I've hidden them all, and then I'm just thinking of where to put his basket for the very end, but we shall see. So yeah, I'm just hiding them. I'm in the spare room at the moment. I've got a basket here. We've got a mixture of different eggs. We've got some, so I've got these wooden ones off Amazon for us to paint. So he enjoyed painting those. Most of them are red because that's his favourite colour. We've got one blue, and then we've got one that I did, which is like a pale green, and I put stuck some flowers and leaves from around the garden on it as well. And oh, and we've got these ones that we made as well. So these are just cardboard, and then we stuck some beans and pasta and things on there. We were going to paint them, but he liked them as they were, so they stayed like that. So I'm going to hide these and then start an Easter egg hunt. Hey, huh? Do you want to play the Easter Bunny game?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to take your basket? Do you want to go with Buggy and see if you can find all the Easter eggs?
Yeah.
There's 14.
14?
14 Easter eggs. Some are inside
Serious?
Buggy's house, some are outside Buggy's house.
So we find 14.
You found one!
Did you find one?
So can you take a photo of it?
Really? Take a photo of that one?
Yeah. Look, the tail one.
Oh, did you find the one that Mummy made?
Yeah.
That's not...
Is there any more in here? Where?
He's just past 2.
Done, bunny!
Look. Look. It's on the black string. It goes down there.
Yes, well done, bunny!
When you want a snack from Buggy's house, where do you need to look?
I think in the fridge.
Yeah, do you want to open the fridge?
Yeah.
And where do you like to sit and watch the TV at Buggy's house?
For a week or week and a half. We can take a while for it. Yeah, well, what? Hey, what's that?
A sticker.
Hey, I think that whole basket is for you, honey.
No way.
I think that whole basket is specially for P.
Yes, it is.
It is. And what's in the basket?
Not for things.
Yeah.
Not like things are not for you.
This looks lovely,
So
that.
they are just for me.
Shall we have a look what's inside?
Yes.
Best friend.
Chocolate egg.
Yeah, they're not chocolate though. They are stickers.
Yes, so wait. Can I do with that?
Of course you
Let's see what
can.
else you've got.
What else have you got inside?
Is that gate still closed?
More stickers.
More stickers.
And I think it is a real one.
Do you know what they are?
They are called
Look.
bubbles.
They are
Yeah,
bubbles.
Thing.
Don't open them yet, though,
Why?
because we still they're outside probably. They've got these ones.
And these are chocolate. This is full of wood. Lots of them.
What else? Ooh,
Glitter.
the Play-Doh.
Wow.
And they are not for you. They are for me.
They are.
Little Easter hat to go with your Easter dress.